This is for the love of grilling, and I miss a burger. Following the low-carb, high-fat lifestyle, I decided it's time for an awesome outside-in stuffed Banting burger meal with some sweet potatoes and full of protein. We start off with the chips. Sweet potato covered in copious amounts of olive oil. Next, we stir it around, making sure to get all the pieces nicely covered in the olive oil. Continue to stir and continue. Yes, continue. Now there's some method in my madness. The sweet potatoes actually absorb some of the olive oil, which is why you have to continually stir and stir and stir and stir until you get it nicely covered in the olive oil. Now, repeat the process. Add more olive oil. I did mention copious. Well, you just add more oil and continue to stir. When done, you can set it aside and we can move over to the important part. Okay, now this is burger number 3. First two were trial and error. So you take some mince, about a handful or your palmful, depending on how big your palms are, I suppose. Place it in the bottom of the burger press and press down, making sure it's nice and flat, and well, just press it down. Flip it over, press the cavity, press down hard, lift it up, make sure there's a decent cavity in there. Okay, I'm adding some red onion and some nice big piece of course, some salt, and grabbing some nice cheddar cheese and filling her up. Now the other burgers I stuffed with brown mushrooms. I've got different herbs on each one of them. It's sort of like a burger surprise. It's like an outside-in burger surprise because you don't know which one you're going to get when you grill them. So when you're done, take some mince, make a nice flat little hoodie for it, place it on top, cover the cheese nicely. It takes some getting used to. By burger 5 or 6 I was an expert, but you flip it over, you press it down. Now there's some cleaning up to do, which in my newbie status of burger pressing, or newly discovered skills, I had to do a couple of pressings to make sure it's nice and neat. But you also learn not to overstuff it like I did, which is a bit of a problem because you will really want to get some stuff in there. Press it down again after cleaning it up, and there you have it. Lift up the bottom. One monster burger patty. A row. And here they are, the monsters. We're adding some salt, some sea salt already ground up to the burgers, and some freshly ground black pepper. Now please note that these burgers have got nothing inside of them except meat and whatever you stuffed inside and the flavor that you add. Another nice surprise, all stuffed with different stuffings. Weber grill preheated, and of course start by cleaning off with half an onion just to get all those little metal particles from brushing and cleaning, and also adds a fantastic awesome flavor to your burger. With the Weber on the highest setting, as you can see in there, nice and toasty, preheated for 10 minutes to make sure that the grill is nice and hot. We're going to be placing these burgers on the grill one by one. Just look at those monsters. Oh my word. The smell is something I'm unable to transfer. But should you decide to try out a burger press and try and build these monster burgers yourself, you'll also have the distinct pleasure of inhaling this heavenly smell. Oh, divine is the word, divine. Close the lid, 4 minutes, and then 4 minutes later, just like that, with the magic of editing, we are ready to turn the burgers. As you can see, they're not sticking to the grill, which means they are right and ready to be turned. I'm playing a bit of a shuffle here to get all the burgers fitted because I ran into sort of a logistical problem, but we found a way. And we continue the shuffle, getting them all turned and ready for another 4 minutes on the grill. The shuffle is done. Now close the lid and wait another 4 minutes. Now 4 minutes later, any lesser burger would have been ready by now, but giving these a turn I noticed, nope, way too juicy and not ready to come off the grill yet. So I continue to turn, playing my shuffling burger game once again, fitting all these monsters one after the other and making sure all of them get turned. Now, as mentioned before, I'm going to give these another 2 to 3 minutes on the grill, close the lid and wait. It is now 3 minutes later and time to turn them again for a last quick 2 to 3 minutes. Now, this is basically going for a medium burger, as you'll see shortly, and I can't really push them much further without dropping the heat on the Weber, which is sort of defeating the purpose. Close the lid, magic of editing. 3 minutes later, poof, and here we are. These guys are ready to come off the grill. Oh, I wish I can just... No, I'm not going to wish. I'm going to ask you to try this yourself. It smells fantastic. The burgers smell fantastic. The grill is filthy, but just look at these monster burgers. Nice, juicy, and oh, I'm hungry now. I don't know about you, but I'm quite hungry. The burgers are done. They smell and look absolutely fabulous. But remember those sweet potato cuts and chips we made with the olive oil? Here they are, on the grill, directly. Add salt, catch the meaty flavor. Now you leave them on there for a couple of minutes, 2-3 max. Close the lid and let them grill. You turn them after about a minute and you can check all the nice awesome grill marks on these. And it does look tedious, it is quite tedious, but it is absolutely worth it. Try it, let me know, I would love to know what you think. The taste is remembered long after the turning is forgotten. And here we have our Outset in Banting burger meal. A nice grilled stuffed patty and those awesome sweet potato chips made on a Weber cube. It is really worthwhile trying this out. If you've never had sweet potato chips in a Weber, do give it a try. There's nothing much to it. Cut, oil and grill. But the olive oil is quite important because they dry out quite quickly and you've got to let them stand for a while. Just set them aside so that the oil can be absorbed. And there you have it. Give it a try. Sweet potato chips are amazing. The burger was even better. And let me know how it came out. I would love to hear some other ideas, and if you've got some ideas, do share them. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. My expedition to learn new and wonderful things and keep on trying them on the Weber grill. Wherever you go, go with God, stay blessed and keep on grilling. Goodbye.